Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're plunging into the fascinating world of Labubu, that distinctive plush monster. Pointed ears, sharp teeth, big eyes. You've probably seen it everywhere. TikTok, luxury handbags, you name it. Our mission today is really to unpack how this, unique artistic thing became such a huge cultural and, economic force. We want to see how it happened.
That's right. And we've got a stack of sources here, articles, research, notes. We're going to dig through it all to give you the key insights behind the whole Labubu phenomenon.
Okay, let's do it. So, where did Labubu even come from? Who's the artist?
Well, the creator is Kasing Lung. He's originally from Hong Kong, but spent a lot of his formative years in the Netherlands, in Utrecht. And his inspiration for Labubu, and actually his whole Monsters trilogy back in 2015, came from Nordic folklore.
Nordic folklore.
Yeah.
Like myths and legends.
Yeah, exactly. Think, clumsy trolls, stories like the Three Billy Goats Gruff. He sees Labubu as a kind of Nordic elf. Mm-hmm. The idea is this mischievous but fundamentally kind personality. Mm. And the name Labubu, it's just phonetic, meant to sound like soft and plush.
Interesting. But it's not just the folklore, is it? That there's this whole aesthetic.
Yeah.
People call it ugly cute.
Right. That's a huge part of it. It's this blend of kawaii charm, that Japanese cuteness, but with a sort of gothic edge.
Like the sharp teeth, but the wide eyes.
Exactly. Lung describes Labubu, who is specifically a female character, by the way, as embodying a kind of mischievous id, that sort of primal, playful, slightly wild side. And this embrace of imperfection, it really seems to connect with younger people, like Gen Z, Gen Alpha. They often value authenticity more than, say, a super polished look.
Okay, so we have the artist, the unique look.
Uh-huh.
But how did it get so massive? There must have been a turning point.
Oh, definitely. The pivotal moment was 2019. That's when Kasing Lung partnered with Pop Mart.
Pop Mart, the huge Chinese designer toy company.
The biggest, That partnership basically took Labubu from being this niche artist creation to something you could actually buy easily, a collectible.
And Pop Mart has that famous sales method, right? The blind box.
Yes. That strategy is absolutely central to Labubu's explosion.
Explain that a bit. You buy a box, but you don't know which specific toy design is inside.
Precisely. It creates this, lottery-like thrill. You might get the one you want, you might get a double, or you might get a really rare one.
Ah, the rare ones.
Yeah.
The secret figures.
Exactly. Sometimes the odds are like 1 in 144. So it taps into basic psychology, the element of surprise, the hunt, that unpredictable reward. It's almost like gambling.
Makes sense. It turns buying a toy into a game.
It totally does. It drives repeat purchases, gets people collecting, trading. It fuels this huge secondary market. Rare ones can go for 300, even 500% of the retail price.
Wow. And didn't one sell for an absolute crazy amount?
Yeah, get this. A mint green one apparently went for over 1 million yuan at auction. That's around 140,000 US dollars? Just incredible.
Yeah. So this mix of art and clever, almost addictive marketing, it really took Labubu global, didn't it? What pushed it beyond just collectors?
Well, social media was massive, TikTok especially. Millions and millions of views of people unboxing, showing off their collections. That visual aspect is perfect for platforms like TikTok.
And celebrities got involved too, right? I feel like I saw pictures.
Oh, absolutely. That was a huge boost. People like Rihanna, Kim Kardashian. But the really big one was Lisa from Blackpink.
Ah, Lisa. Yeah, her endorsement apparently caused a massive surge in popularity.
It really did. Suddenly, Labubu wasn't just a toy. It was almost a status symbol.
Which explains why you see them hanging off luxury handbags now, like Hermes, Miu Miu.
Exactly. At fashion weeks everywhere. It signals you're in the know. It's this fascinating blurring of lines between pop culture collectibles and high fashion.
So it's gone from niche art to global fashion accessory.
And even beyond that, really, it's become a sort of cultural ambassador for China's creative scene. We've seen governments using it. Thailand partnered with Pop Mart for tourism. Singapore made a special Merlion Labubu.
It's amazing how far it's reached. Though, hasn't there been some weird stuff too, like comparisons to demonic figures online?
Yeah, there was that strange false rumor comparing Labubu to the demon Pazuzu. But fact checkers like Snopes shut that down pretty quickly.
Right.
There's no resemblance. And the artist, Lung, has always been clear. Labubu was never meant to be evil. It's mischievous, sure, but kind. That's the brand.
Still, it pops up in unexpected places. Didn't someone put one on Karl Marx's grave?
Yeah, there was a photo of that. A Labubu figurine on Marx's tomb in London. It's quite the juxtaposition, isn't it?
Definitely ironic. A symbol of hyper-capitalist success on the grave of capitalism's biggest critic.
Exactly. We're just reporting on the observation, obviously, but it shows how these pop culture icons can just infiltrate almost anywhere and spark these odd little discussions.
So looking ahead, this whole designer toy market seems like it's still booming.
Oh, for sure. And Labubu is leading the charge. Pop Mart's revenue is projected to hit, $1.8 billion this year? That's 7 times what it was before Labubu took off.
And Labubu dolls themselves are a huge chunk of that, nearly $400 million projected for next year.
Yeah, it's the number, yeah. Which brings us to a really interesting question, I think, for you listening.
Yeah.
Well, as Labubu gets bigger, more commercial, more global, how does it hold on to that original mischievous id? That countercultural, imperfect charm that first drew people in?
That's a good question. Can it stay authentic when it's everywhere?
Right. And what does Labubu's whole journey tell you about the future? About collectibles becoming these massive cultural symbols and serious economic assets? Something to think about.